How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and this is it. The title decider for Tyrrell's Last Dance, Ricardo Rosset versus Mika Hakkinen around the corners and straights of Suzuka. Don't really know how we've got here. We've had a stellar season so far. Tyrrell looking to go out with a bang. We are slightly behind Mika Hakkinen, but it is winner take all. Win and go home. Win and you are world champion. Lose and go home, as we see the 1996 world champion there. Will we be joining Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher, Jacques Villeneuve, the greats on the track so far that are world champion, and the likes of our countrymen Emerson Fittipaldi, Nelson Piquet, and of course the late great Ayrton Senna. Hoping we can replicate them in this one. So 12 laps of qualifying, potentially 6 laps of a race. We'll need to see how we do. I think the rocket ship that is underneath this hill could do very well in the straights of Suzuka. Some of the corners a bit more technical, especially as you're getting to the hairpin and spoon corner. We could be could be a bit more difficult, but we will. And the S's obviously we're struggling around here, but we'll see how we go anyway. Hopefully, we get ourselves in a good position. We need to be in front of Mika Hakkinen. We need to be out of the trouble as well. What we didn't do very well at the Nurburgring. The wheels came off, so to speak, at the Nurburgring the last time out. We qualified on pole, as my hand slips off the control there, as we power straight forward. So we qualified on pole quite dramatically, and then equally as dramatically we ended up ploughing through the first corner and never really recovered after that. Mika Hakkinen taking the win. If we'd managed to get a couple of points, we would be top of the championship standings heading into this one with a slight advantage. We could have done Senna and Prost around Suzuka, but unfortunately we are not in that position. Hopefully Mika doesn't do that to us. Mika Hakkinen looking for his first world championship. Michael Schumacher definitely would do it, let's be honest. Let's see if I can take this. That was absolutely not going to happen at full speed there. I just knew as soon as I went into it, it wasn't going to happen. Let's try and navigate. See, this isn't going to be... that's going to be quite difficult as well. Right, okay, so we'll see what we're up against in some of the corners here. That was it. That was just a sight a lap. We'll see how we go. We will be provisional pole as soon as we cross this line here. Quite by 9 seconds from Takagi, who, by making us run past him there, at quite a speed differential. He's hit! Our teammate has hit us in the last race. That's a couple of times he's done that to us this season. He's not happy with the preferential treatment that we've been getting. Hopefully there's no damage to the car for the rest of the qualifying session, but not what we need, as we're going into the most important qualifying session of Ricardo Rosset's career, possibly in the long storied history of Tyrrell racing as well. Toru Takagi has been a thorn in our side when he really shouldn't have been. He's meant to be a teammate, but he's been at the back of the grid for so often this year. He's not really helped us at all. No points for Takagi this year. We've got all of Tyrrell's. We've got all of Tyrrell's points this year. But will Ricardo Rosset allow the brand new BAR team to, on their first season, British American racing, could be sporting the number 1? Assuming that Ricardo Rosset has got a seat for that team, they could be sporting 0 and 2, as Damon Hill did for some of his time at Williams. I think Damon no, he wouldn't have done. He was there. He's definitely number 0 when he was teammates with Senna in '94. He might have been 0 in '93 as well with Prost. We're now down to second. 151 is still the time. We've got 147 is the time to beat for Heinz Harald Frentzen. Oh, we're back up to first. Excuse me. it was the wrong timing thingy. I'm used to the timing barrier being at the first gantry there. 147. We're back pole. That's good to see. We're faster than Heinz Harald Frentzen. But that was a 147 that he posted as well, so we're only slightly faster. So we're going to go round here. Try to keep as much pace as we can. It's difficult sometimes in this car to keep pace around a sweeping corner. But I think we did okay there. As long as we just are gentle on the brake. We don't want to really come to a standstill there, but we've got a good run out here, so we might be able to get back up to top speed very quickly. The one thing that the Tyrrell has been good at this year is getting up to top speed. Once we get round here. And lay off the thing. Maybe not brake. That seems to take us onto the grass. Maybe just ease up on the throttle a bit. As that looks to be, that could be Frentzen in front of us. That last chicane. The site of one of the Prost Senna, the first Prost Senna battle there, as we improve our time again. 1:45.005, so we have gone quicker again, and that's with some rallying, harking back to the start of the season, where he didn't want to. We didn't want to stay on the tarmac very often. Nobody has mentioned who's been in the ear of Ricardo Rosset, improving his racecraft over the season, but it has improved over the course of the season, to the point where he's become a much more controlled driver, a bit erratic at the start of the season. But after the even in the win in Brazil, second race this season, he was still a bit erratic. But there has been moments. Manicure certainly was a moment. But we are pounding round Suzuka now. His heart must be pounding out in qualifying anyway. Imagine what it's going to be like in the race. Winner take all. The showdown at Suzuka. Going to be added to the long list of excellent title deciders that has taken place in at this circuit, this legendary circuit. But let's try and lift here as opposed to braking. There we go. That was better. There was a bit of a camber there as well. I've never noticed that before. I don't even know if it's still there today. But certainly a bit of banking there. Help us round the corner. Is what we're going to do. Frentzen's gone pole again. I don't think we're going to beat that. No, we're slower again. So Frentzen's gone back on pole. Provisional pole. So this is going to be the last flying lap. Anyone joining us for the first time, welcome. What we do in qualifying is 2 lots of 6. We'll go in and see where we are. Where we sit. We move it forward half an hour, and then we go out and do another lot of 6 laps if required. It looks like it probably will be required this time out. There's been a few races this year where it's not been required. We've been so far ahead that we've not needed the second second bank of 6. That was well held there. Not needed the second bank of 6. We've headed straight into the race. So those will be the short. I went on the throttle instead of hitting the brake. I hit the wrong pedal there. I hit the wrong pedal on the gamepad here. And yeah, so that was a good lap as well. That was a very, very good lap indeed. But a good lap, somewhat wasted there, unfortunately, because we were. Yeah, that felt good, that one. So if we can pull that together again. Let's see where we are at the next timing barrier. I think that's it there. Where is it? No. God. Brake there, and that was better. That was better. It's just trying to find the braking point for the final chicane. I don't want to go too deep into it, because it's a lot tighter than it is present day. 144 is what we're going to beat. This actually could still be quite good here. Oh, it was closer. We have improved, but we're not improved enough on Frenson's time. Or not improved enough on our time. Oh, there we go. I thought we were going to potentially stay out for another lap if we could piece it together the same way we did there. Yes, so I thought we've improved enough on our own time, but didn't quite match Heinz Harald Frentzen in the Williams there. As we're just heading round, sightseeing a bit here. As we're just going to get ourselves to the end of the lap. Who's this in front of us? It looks as if it is an Arrows. We've seen a lot of a Tyrrell car this year. Not certainly not ours a lot of the time. Although there was a race that we caught. Was it Belgium? I want to say that we caught up with back markers very, very quickly indeed. It might have been Monza actually. We were very good around Monza. Caught up to the back markers after about 3 or 4 laps. We were absolutely rocketing round the circuit there. Oh, come on. Get back on this circuit, man. Right, so where's the pit entry here? Is it here? It's here. Yes, it is. Way further back than it is present day. This last section of Suzuka. It looks as if it's not changed a lot, but it has. Minor changes that make a major impact. So there we are. So we're only 0.3 back, so 3/10 back on Heinz Harald Frentzen. We need to see where obviously Mika Hakkinen is. We're not concerned about Frentzen or Jean Alesi there, who's behind us. Another 1.2 back behind us there. Our concern is Mika Hakkinen, obviously. So we'll advance half an hour and we'll see how we're going to get on, or see where we're sitting at that point. Hopefully we'll still be in that top 3, and hopefully Mika Hakkinen won't be there. 18, just over 18 minutes to go. Just under 18 and a half minutes to go is possibly more accurate. So we're off the oh goodness. Okay, so we're off the top 3. We're 2 seconds down on DC, who's pole. David Coulthard's qualifying has been very, very good. So we're 2 seconds down on DC, which means that we're practically 2 seconds down on Mika as well. Right, so we need to go out. 1:42 is the provisional pole time as it stands just now. Mika's only done 3 laps of his qualifying. DC's done. He's like us. He tends to get his out of the way early doors. So let's have a go. I'm not going to advance any more time. I don't know why I clicked that yet. We're just going to get ourselves going here. So we're currently 6th. Not the worst, because it puts us near the front. But we want to be even closer. We want to be right on Mika Hakkinen's tail. And see how we go. Preferably, we want to be in front of him. But if we're not going to be in front of him, you want to be in his wing mirrors. So I don't know why this is counting. I don't think it is counting now. Oh, there we go. We've kept a lot of pace in there. We have kept an absolute stack of pace in there. That's excellent. Can we make it round the hairpin? That ran a bit wide there. I think that's where we're losing a lot of the time. If we can get some drifting on the go for that one, that would be very helpful. But I don't want to. That does mean retaining a lot of speed going into it and then slamming on the anchors. Speaking of slamming on the anchors. Here we go. This is looking as if it's a really, really quick time. I don't think it's anywhere near as quick as this. I don't know. I'm not quite sure this is going to count. It's 1:44. Sorry, that's the. I've passed the timing barrier there. Excuse me. I thought that's the. Of course, 1:44 is my my time. This is quite a good one here. We can keep it on the track going round here. 1:42. We've missed that, right? Okay, we're not going to improve on the time, but we didn't retain a lot of speed going down into the first corner here because we were coming right out the pits. So this is going to be the one. This is the one here. If we can string a lap together like we were going to do, I think on lap 5, we could be on to a winner. 1:42 is in our sights here. Of course, there's no prizes for finishing on pole, but it's all about who goes round, who does 6 laps of the track in the quickest time possible on the Sunday. That was really good. That was really, really good. I'm very, very happy with that. Now, can we get some... Whoa! We almost got a bit of the drift around the corner there. As we seem to have lost DC's time for the second sector. So we've got nothing to benchmark ourselves across there. But we're keeping a lot of speed on the go here. This is looking very good. Oh, we just run a bit too wide there. And oh, come on. This is not what we're looking for. Oh, this has just been a very scrappy end to the lap. Because it was looking very, very good there as well. It could still end up being reasonable. Oh, that was a great lap as well. Because we've actually gone pole. Oh my goodness. I thought we'd wasted it. But we've actually gone pole. Oh, there is speed in this car. Can we extend this and put ourselves right in front of Mika Hakkinen? Break Mika's heart here for qualifying. We knew that this car was going to be great for Suzuka once you get round the more technical parts, but we have managed to find speed in sections that I didn't know was possible. We've even managed to allow ourselves to take 2 runs over the grass and still beat David Coulthard's pole time by 9/10 of a second. Oh, we did it again. We used it. Well, that was more luck than better judgment, because the bounce off the curb there helped us. And we've managed to drift down that corner as well. This could absolutely be a monster lap. Ricardo Rosset is finding the time at exactly the right time here in qualifying. As we get round the corner, that wasn't the cleanest, but we are absolutely racing up the back straight here. We've taken another journey over the grass there, but we've kept a decent amount of speed coming out. Let's just navigate the final chicane here. Cut the corner, a touch. As we are going to the start-finish line. Come on, here we go. Can we get 140 something or other? No, we can't. And Mika Hakkinen has just gone pole. Oh my goodness, the drama here at Suzuka. Mika Hakkinen has found speed where I didn't know there was extra speed to get. I thought that was going to be a monster lap. It didn't even touch our pole lap. Somehow, we kept it on the track more. We didn't park it on the chicane. Mika Hakkinen has just gone pole. I cannot believe that. We have got 3 more hot laps to try and overtake the Flying Finn. But he must have been flying around that lap there. As we have... Oh, we've lost all the speed there. Oh, that was the worst. We've taken that corner so far. Oh, the pressure is building. The pressure is mounting here at Suzuka. This is only qualifying. Imagine what the 6 laps of the race is going to be like. This could be one of the dramatic all-time championship deciders. This could be up there with Hunt and Lauda in '76. with Senna and Prost in 89 and 90 for all the time that the 90 race was on. For a race for a showdown that only lasted one or half a corner. It didn't even last a whole corner. It's still talked about even today. Mika, 1:41.031 is the time to beat. We have got 2 attempts left to do it. The adrenaline is pumping behind the wheel and behind the race pad. That was very well executed. Couple of S's there, and that one was slightly better. Well, it wasn't too bad. This one slightly worse, as the car has got a tendency to understeer. Oh, that an oversteered there. We're all over the place here. We saw an excellent pole lap, reduced to a second place lap. As we can't get round the corner, we've parked it again in the middle of the corner. We have got a racetrack to ourselves at this point in time. Can we take advantage? We might not be taking advantage on this lap, but certainly we can take advantage. Hopefully on the final lap. But what more could you ask for? The 2 title challengers, winner take all, and they are starting first and second on the grid. One of us will be first, one of us will be second. I have no doubt about that, in case Michael Schumacher has got anything to say about it. But I have no doubt that these 2 laps will probably be the first and second, and we've spun. We have drifted at a corner we didn't want to drift at, and this isn't going to be a good time at all. Mika Hakkinen has gone faster again, 1:40.993, as we post another 1:42. So he is 6/10 quicker than us around this track here. So he's obviously got an empty track as well. We've taken a bit too much of the grass there. We're not performing the S's as best we could. Certainly not the way we wanted. Tried to avoid the grass there and almost put it in the grass on the other side. And we cut the corner a bit there. That's taken a bit of the wind out of our sails as well. This is the last attempt at a potential pole lap. Can we get round the corner? No, we can't. We drifted into the grass. That could be all she wrote for the qualifying for the Japanese Grand Prix here for Ricardo Rosset and the Tyrrell team. The final time that a Tyrrell will qualify here at Suzuka in its current guise anyway. They will be back next year with British American racing. Will they be having? Will they have the number 1 on any of the cars? Will they have the number 0 on one of the cars? Surely you cannot sack Ricardo Rosset after winning a world championship. But maybe he wants to go out on a high as the latest in a run of legendary Brazilian world champions. But there is a lot of tarmac to race on before that point. Can we go here? We are racing towards the start finish line. A 1:49.93 is what we need to beat. Can we do it? Can we do it? I think we have. Here we go. Pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix. The title showdown. Here we go. No! No! I don't believe it! Oh, the title showdown lasted all of 50 yards! Our gearbox has failed again at the wrong possible time. Oh no! A season of hard work has resulted in a gearbox failure at the start of a title showdown. There will be no successful last dance. There will be no championship on the last dance for Tyrrell Racing because of a gearbox failure at Suzuka. My head is in my hands as we speak. I cannot believe that has happened. We'd done so well. We raced that. We qualified pole dramatically on the last lap of qualifying. And our gearbox fails as soon as the red lights go out. There is the result of the last race of the season. It is all Ferrari, McLaren and a bit of Williams and Benetton in there as well. Hakkinen wins the race to clinch his first World Drivers' Championship. There's Michael Schumacher second, DC last on the podium. Eddie Irvine is fourth, Heinz-Harald Frentzen is fifth, Alex Wurz is sixth there. And we are down in 22nd place with a DNF. He deserves so much better, does Ricardo Rosset. There is the driver's standings. We finished 11 points behind Mika Hakkinen in second place. Congratulations to Mika Hakkinen, the World Drivers' Champion for 1998, and that is us in second place. There was no fairy tale finish for Ken Tyrrell. We got Michael Schumacher in third, DC fourth, Eddie Irvine fifth, Heinz-Harald Frentzen with a decent season in sixth with a bit of a dog of a Williams Mechachrome. As you can see on the other side, his teammates scored no points at all this season. Alex Wurz, a good performance in the Benetton. Then there's Jean Alesi 5, Damon Hill 3, Johnny Herbert, Ralph Schumacher on a point each there. The final constructors standings. McLaren Mercedes, double world champions. They won the constructors title a while ago. We weren't able to finish. We weren't able to pull back Ferrari, but a third place in the constructors. That means that we'll BAR next year will have racing 5 and 6, which is good. Probably definitely more than we thought they were going to be at the start of the season. But my goodness, heartbreak for Ken Tyrrell, heartbreak for the Tyrrell team at the last race of the season. So that is it. That is one of our two playthroughs series for this year. Formula 1 1998. We might come back to it. It was an interesting game. Not as, once you get used to it, it wasn't as bad as everyone says. It's certainly a vast downgrade from Formula 1 97, the absolute GOAT of Formula 1 racers. But we might come back to you. We might do a second run, a redemption run for Ricardo Rosset, if you will. But that is it for Formula 1 98. So at this point, a heartbreaking finish. We do have the season finale of Damon's Redemption coming up tomorrow as well. So watch out for that, and watch out for the announcement of the next series that's going to go on. I think it's going to be quite an interesting one. Well, maybe deviating from the games that we. Oh, I don't know. We might be looking at another developer. Watch this space. Not sure if I'm going to do 2 series or not, or if we are, they might be slightly shorter videos to try and get them out. Try and pump them out quicker than I have been recently. But thank you all very much for watching this video, and thank you to everyone who has watched the trials and tribulations of Ricardo Rosset and Tyrrell's last dance in this season. It is greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, please consider subscribing to the channel. There will be, as I say, more series for Formula 1. We may be branching out into other things as well. So watch this space for that. If you want to see that, please consider subscribing. But all that remains to be said from this heartbreaking finale to the Formula 1 World Championship season is, again, thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.